right, we're back with travel advisor Ginny Moore answering your travel-related questions. This person's asking, I need to book airfare for a cruise after Christmas. Should I book now or should I wait to hopefully till the prices go down?
I don't foresee them coming down. I would actually go ahead and start looking now. If you see a price that you're comfortable with, grab it. What I think we're going to find is not necessarily, worrying about pricing going down, but what's going to happen is with the demand, the seats are going away. So when a flight's full, of course, the prices are going to continue to rise.
Okay. This person is asking, when's the best time to visit Jamaica? And I know you love the Caribbean.
I do love the Caribbean. Jamaica is actually amazing in the early springtime and actually in the fall and winter. You want to be careful though, it is susceptible to hurricane season. So staying away really, summer months and in through even late August.
Yeah. I've even been on a cruise in September when it happened. Yeah, it can happen for sure. Okay, this next question is it better to book hotel and plane flights on places like Hotels.com or something like that?
Absolutely not. So again, I always recommend a travel professional, because if something were to happen with that air, you have no one to back you up. You have no one to give you advice. A travel advisor, most of them are not going to charge a fee, and they're probably going to get you the same rate, if not a better rate, that you're going to see on Hotels.com.
Okay. This person's saying cruise lines require a negative COVID test no more than 2 days before boarding. How do I do that when it takes longer sometimes to get your results?
So the cruise lines are only requiring an antigen test. So you can do an antigen test, usually you can get results 15 to 20 minutes. Again, there are a couple different proctored tests that cruise lines will honor that you can do. And I know for a fact, because I use them frequently, that you can get the results, do it right from your computer or your phone and get the results in 15 minutes. So it's only an antigen test to get on the ship.
Yeah, it's that rapid test that you can do. So
correct.
This person is talking about, is it better to cruise Alaska or to fly to Alaska and then drive around?
So it is absolutely better to cruise it, because one, Alaska is so huge. If you try driving it, you're never going to experience it. The perfect way to do Alaska is to go from either Alaska, Anchorage over to Vancouver, or back, do a one-way, you'll see the glaciers, and then extend either before or after and spend a few days in the Denali area.
Okay. And really, when you look at Alaska, there's some places where you can't drive even if you wanted to get from one place to another.
Exactly.
And so the cruises, they get to port and then you get like a day or two at different ones, and so that you're able to then kind of look at that area.
Yeah, and I was going to say too, the other thing is, this is not, you want to be sure not to choose a huge cruise ship also. So the size of the cruise ship in Alaska is key. The smaller the ship, they can get into the smaller ports and unique areas.
This person's asking, do kids need passports or is a birth certificate okay?
If we're talking about a cruise, I always suggest a passport. It is not required. If you're going somewhere else, you need to have a passport.
Okay, so like if they're flying, they need a passport.
Yes, from birth to whatever, if you're flying out of the country, you must have a passport.
Okay, gotcha. But with a cruise, you can just use the birth certificate. This person's asking about a cruise. Can you get to Barbados from North Carolina by cruise?
You can, yes.
You can, okay. Where does it go out from?
Well, and it depends. I mean, if it's a longer sailing, you can actually go right out of Florida. A lot of times leaving out of San Juan will go there. And then actually, interestingly enough, Royal Caribbean, when the cruises came back, they started cruises out of Barbados.